and welcome to the Lenovo Work Reborn podcast, where we explore how technology, AI, and cybersecurity are reshaping the way we work. This segment of our tour, we are back at it again, live in London, interviewing top IT leaders. Each episode, we're going to bring you insights from real leaders and industry experts on how organizations can navigate today's challenges and unlock tomorrow's opportunities. From making sense of complex data, to simplifying IT environments, to delivering real business outcomes, Lenovo is helping businesses of every size reimagine what's possible. Join us as we dive into the future of work. Work Reborn. Let's go. Hello, welcome to the Lenovo Work Reborn podcast. My name is Rita, and we are live in London today with our guest, Dustin. Dustin, how are you?
Good, thank you, Rita. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for coming by our booth. Would you mind telling our listeners a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Sure. I'm the SVP of Engineering at Chainguard. We are securing the open source software supply chain for our customers, typically enterprises, governments, anyone who really cares about eliminating security vulnerabilities in their production infrastructure.
Well, I'm glad you stopped by because you are the exact type of person I think would be well suited to talk about our topic today, which is cybersecurity and risk.
Let's
right?
do it.
Go figure. So we actually interviewed over 600 senior IT leaders about topics like AI, cybersecurity, and stuff like that. And we had a lot of awesome findings and feedback from it. And one of the findings that we found related to the fact that more than half of the respondents said that the use of AI by cyber criminals they feel is increasing cybersecurity risk, right?
Of course.
So how is your team thinking about this threat?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, the idea that generative AI, Gemini, Claude can help developers, it's also helping cyber criminals find issues to exploit. But that cuts both ways, right? We can use the same tools, and we are using the same tools at Chainguard to help our customers actually be more resilient to those types of attacks. So we can help them eliminate 0 days in production within minutes, typically, of an open source fix being available. We can also prevent entire classes of attacks by actually minimizing the amount of code that gets built and deployed, and actually building that code using secure compiler flags and libraries that ensure that those vulnerabilities never end up in the code to start with.
From a general industry perspective, like what is a common misconception about this new emergence of cybersecurity risk due to the advancements of AI?
Yeah, I think the misconception is that we're at somehow a disadvantage playing defense as compared to the cyber criminals playing offense. I think we've got actually all of the tools and funding, frankly, that we need in order to put up more defensive strategies in place. At Chainguard, we supply our customers with hardened container images such that when they're deploying their services into production in the cloud, they can do so from a secure base that has 0 known unpatched vulnerabilities, and in order to meet their compliance requirements. We can also supply those same customers with hardened libraries, Java, Python, and soon Node libraries that help avoid entire classes of malware attacks, as well as accidentally introduce vulnerabilities through the open source methods.
What do you think keeps IT leaders up at night, and how do you think they should best handle it? You know, what's some encouraging advice you could give? Because the speed at which these tools are being released and is just faster than it's ever been.
Sure. I would say first, start with a safe source for your open source code. And then the second is, instead of trying to shift left, start left. Start with the most secure base possible and then build from there, as opposed to going super fast to get something into production and then later having to figure out how to reel that back in and secure that. If we start from a secure base, it's much easier to maintain that status quo over time.
So looking to the future ahead, what do you think the modern workplace will actually look like? We call it work being reborn, right? Like,
Okay.
What does the future of work look like to you if you had to guess within not just 5 years, but maybe even 20 years from now.
Oh, wow. 20 years.
Yeah.
We're talking a long time.
I know, but just generally
I hope I'm
speaking,
retired by that point.
I
You
hope
know
so
that,
too.
right?
I hope you're somewhere in Cabo having a great time, my guy. But in the meantime, what do you think?
Maybe I'll take a spicy take on this
Sure,
one.
take your hot take.
We're entirely globally distributed. We're a work remote environment. We love it. I lead our engineering team. We're distributed across 30 countries around the world. I think the world has been moving slowly in that direction for a long time. I've been remote since 2008. The pandemic, I think, gave a lot of companies an opportunity to experiment with that. Now, there are plenty of return to the office mandates in place with some larger companies. I think there is a nimble middle ground for companies to be completely globally distributed. I think the global workplace in 20 years definitely has even more productivity where people are and where they want to be, fewer borders within companies. I mean, what happens with AI between now and then is going to be incredible. I mean, we're watching it in real time, and it's kind of hard to see the train moving from inside of the train, and that's where we're at right now. The workplace will look totally different. I have no idea how that will play out.
Well, I hope, at some point you've worked your way through and made enough success where you get to retire somewhere tropical. And maybe I'll be hologramming you for a follow-up interview by then or something.
I love it.
But in the meantime, I think your point is valuable. My hot take from what you said is the world is changing. And if companies don't keep up and don't adapt to this global mindset approach and also put in proper security protocols to help that not be chaotic when that shift happens. They're not doing that now, then they're going to be left behind.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate this quick chat with you.
Rita.
If anyone is interested in learning more about some of the conversations that we've had today, make sure you check out the Work Reborn report. We'll have it linked in the description below, or if you're watching somewhere on the screen via QR code. And make sure you follow Dustin on LinkedIn. We'll make sure to put that information as well, too. It's been a blast. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening to the Lenovo Work Reborn podcast. To learn more about how Lenovo is helping organizations transform with AI, cybersecurity, and smarter IT solutions, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next conversation. And also, we'd love to hear from you. Make sure to leave a comment with any other questions that you would like us to discuss on our next episodes. See you next time.
Lenovo.